Hey guys, so we have an urgent breaking news coming out. The Trump Department of Justice will pursue the death penalty for Decarlos Brown Jr. in the murder of Iryna, the Ukrainian refugee. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. This is a big breaking news. And once again, my condolences and prayers goes out to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. Now, there's been some more videos that was released today. All right, September 9th. Excuse me. Some more videos were released, and they are very disturbing. I seen possibly one or two, but it's very sad what happened to this young girl, 23 years old. She was only 23 years old, and she came here from Ukraine, her and her family, in the year 2022. You guys already know they left that country because of the war that's going on between Russia and Ukraine. So they came here for a better life, a new beginning, and then this happens. There was this man, Decarlos Brown Jr. He was charged multiple times. I think this person been arrested 14 times, and they still release him back to the streets. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how they release these type of criminals back in the street. And I heard that he has some kind of mental problem. But yeah, we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. The Trump administration is pushing for the death penalty. Man facing federal charge after killing woman in random attack on Charlotte light rail. A North Carolina man charged in the stabbing death of a 23-year-old woman on a Charlotte light rail train last month is now facing a federal charge. The story garnered national attentions after the Charlotte area transit system released surveillance over the weekend. The story drew comments from political leaders, North Carolina Governor Josh, and the President of the U.S., Donald Trump. Now, here's the thing, guys. I think this happened back in August 22nd, and the news media kind of failed to put this out there. I guess it didn't fit their agenda. But again, once the video was released over the weekend, boy, oh boy, that's when everything just went all over the place. See, people like me and other people out there, YouTubers or people on TikTok or on X, we actually talked about this. We put out the information, something that the news media refused to put out there. And this is why, again, we try to give you guys the real deal, the real news, something that the news won't give to you. But it's really sad that the news media is doing that. They're very wrong. It goes to tell you that people need to stop watching those news media. It says here, Iryna Zarutska was a young woman living in the American dream. Her horrific murder is a direct result of failed soft-on-crime policies that put criminals before innocent people, said Attorney General Pam Bondi. I have directed my attorneys to federally prosecute Decarlos Brown Jr., a repeat violent offender with a history of violent crime, for murder, and we will seek the maximum penalty for this unforgivable act of violence. He will never again see the light of day as a free man. Now, here's the thing, guys. Then, again, something needs to be done when it comes to these liberal states, or, again, Charlotte is run by liberal. Something needs to be done. I mean, again, it's common sense that, those who break the law, they needs to be put in jail. You can't put him back in the street, especially if you arrest this man 14 times. Obviously, he's going to continue doing these stuff. He's going to continue committing all these robberies and burglaries, and now he did the craziest stuff, which is taking an innocent person's life. Now, in the video, the new video, it shows that he said, I got the white girl. I got the white girl, something like that. I mean, it's very disturbing. And look, guys, don't look at it as black and white stuff. All right. So again, don't let the politics and media try to twist things. All right. We all come from God. God created us. All right. We all come from the image of God. All right. Don't let the skin color and none of that type of stuff fool you. All right. At the very end, when we all die and expire, we all going to confront the Lord. All right. So again, please ignore the Looney Tunes news and ignore all that nonsense that, oh, it's a black and white thing. Please ignore that. It's very sad. So it says here, the brutal attack on Iryna on the Charlotte Light Rail was a disgraceful act that should never have happened in America, said the FBI Director Cash. The FBI jumped to assist in this investigation immediately to ensure justice is served and the perpetrator is never released from jail to kill again. I want to thank Attorney General Pam Bondi for her pursuit of today's federal charges, which are the first step towards delivering justice for Iryna and her family, as well as the millions of Americans who deserve to live in our great American cities free from being targeted by violent criminals. Now, guys, this is the reason why the president is deploying the National Guard, so they could take these criminals out of the street and put them in jail. Now, do you understand why the president is deploying National Guard to Chicago? Chicago is the same thing, too. Actually, I think Chicago is a lot worse. On Friday, August 22nd, Iryna Zarutska boarded the Cat's Blue Line and sat in an aisle seat in front of Decarlos Brown. Now, video footage shows that she was wearing headphones and the two had no interaction. Now, the train was en route to the East/West Boulevard station, and there were many passengers on board. Now, during the ride, Brown, unprovoked, pulled out a knife and stabbed Iryna Zarutska to death. After the attack, the video shows Brown walking to the other end of the train and removing his hoodie. Several passengers rushed to help Iryna Zarutska. The train stopped about 2 minutes later, and Brown was immediately arrested by Charlotte police. After stepping on the platform, he is facing first-degree murder charges. And the Cats banned him for life. The Cats are company. So Brown also has a history of criminal activity and mental health issue. Now, Iryna was living in Charlotte after fleeing the war in Ukraine with her mother, sister, and brother. Those who knew her describe her as a gifted and passionate artist who loved sculpting and designing clothing that reflected her vibrant spirit. Now, she was also an animal lover who often cared for her neighbors' pets. In her, it said, many fondly remember seeing her walking them through the neighborhood, always with her, with a big smile. Now, she dreamed of pursuing a career as a veterinarian assistant. Charlotte's mayor released a statement on the incident. The video of the heartbreaking attack that took Iryna Zarutska life is now public. I want to thank our media partners and community members who have chosen not to repost or share the footage out of respect for the family. This was a senseless and tragic loss. My prayer remains with her loved ones as they continue to grieve through an unimaginable time. Here's the thing. I think people need to remove those videos. I mean, it's, out of respect for the family. I mean, just imagine the family go on Twitter and they see I think it's time. Elon, just drop the video, man. People don't need to be seeing that. I mean, again, the family don't need to be seeing that. Also, TikTok and all that. I mean, it's time to remove those videos. show some respect to the families. But again, this is where we at right now, guys. The Trump Department of Justice are pushing for the death penalty of Brown. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. And again, this is where we are right now, guys. So my prayers and condolences goes to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. This link will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.